Very good morning and welcome to AthavanNews.com. Today Wednesday 9th of December 2015. Today's paper highlight read by Edward Udayadas Thawasagayampillai. Now let's have a look on today's Daily Mirror. Nisanga Senadipati grilled by CID. The CID yesterday recorded a statement from Avant-Garde Maritime Security Private Limited chairman Nisanga Senadipati after interrogating him for about 3 hours in connection with a complaint made by 3 cabinet ministers. GTF activities will be probed, Ruan. The activities of the Global Tamil Forum GTF, one of the diaspora organizations deproscribed recently, will be looked into, State Minister for Defence Ruan Vijayawardena assured yesterday. President and Premier to march against corruption. Bribery Commission celebrates International Anti-Corruption Day. President Maithripala Sirisena and Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe are to join hundreds of civil society activists and work for a corruption-free country to mark International Anti-Corruption Day today as part of a program organized by the Bribery Commission. Case against Basil and others postponed. The case filed against former Economic Development Minister Basil Rajapaksa and 4 others in the Kaduwala Magistrates Court by the Financial Fraud Investigation Division on charges of irregularities in the payment of compensation and gratuity to the former Divi Neguma Development Department employees was yesterday postponed till September 29, 2016. 5,000 rupees fine for ticketless travel on trains. Those who travel in trains without a valid ticket will have to pay a spot fine of 5,000 rupees from January 1st next year. It is double the current fine of 2,500 rupees for ticketless travel. Transport and Civil Aviation Minister Nimal Siripala de Silva said yesterday. 1 killed, 7 injured in expressway tragedy. 1 female officer was killed and 7 others including 4 female officers were injured when the van transporting agricultural insurance board officials skidded off the road and toppled over at Divittura in Etkandura. Ex-LTTE cadres, 20 more cases under review. The Attorney General is reviewing the cases of 20 more LTTE suspects detained under the Prevention of Terrorism Act to check whether they can be released, the Rehabilitation, Resettlement and Prison Reforms Minister said yesterday. Murali offers 21.4 million rupees to Chennai flood victims. Sri Lanka's former champion off-spinner Muthaiya Muralidharan has offered to donate 21.4 million rupees to assist those affected by the floods in Chennai, Indian websites say. Sarath Fonseca complains to Bribery Commission. Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca lodged a complaint yesterday with the Bribery Commission against the Avant-Garde Maritime Security Company's chairman Nisanga Senadipati and an ex-member of Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca's party named Kapila Karunaratne. Now let's move to have a look on today's daily news. Retrial for condemned Lankan woman. Saudi government decides to reopen case. Sentenced to be reconsidered at fresh trial. The Saudi Arabian government had decided to reopen the court case on the Sri Lankan woman who was sentenced to be stoned to death. Foreign Affairs Deputy Minister Dr. Harsha De Silva said. He assured that the government would do its utmost to get relief to this woman, who was to be stoned to death after she was found guilty of adultery free. Main administrative bodies to be shifted to Kotte. Measures will be taken to re-establish main administrative bodies such as the Presidential Secretariat Office, Prime Minister's Office, President's House and Prime Minister's House at Sri Jayawardena Kotte near the Parliamentary Complex. Megapolis and Western Development Minister Patali Chompikara Nawaka said in Parliament yesterday. Navy continuing body hunt. Officers in 3 Navy trawlers are continuing their operations in search of 6 bodies said to be floating in the Eastern Sea beyond the coast of Sampur in Trincomalee. The Sri Lanka Air Force also deployed a White 12 aircraft to assist in the search operation to trace the bodies on the request of the Navy. Nabbed with 2 kilograms of opium. 2 suspects with 2 kilograms of opium were nabbed in Valvetithurai on Monday evening by by Excise Department narcotic unit officials. One suspect is a businessman involved in the fisheries industry, while the other is a resident of Vavuniya. The raid had been carried out when the suspects attempted to sell opium for 10 million rupees to excise officers disguised as buyers. Now let's have a look on today's Ceylon Today. The main headline says, Shocking Judiciary Shake-up. Tajuddin case magistrate out. Colombo Additional Magistrate A. Nishant Piris, who was hearing several high-profile cases including the murder of Ragarite Wasim Tajuddin, will be transferred with effect from 1st January 2016 to Mathura as a district judge. Torrential rains to continue. The Meteorological Department predicts severe weather conditions for the next few days, especially during the afternoons and evenings. President to visit Rome. Special invitation from Pope Francis. President Maithripala Sirisena will leave for the Vatican City, Rome on 13th December in response to a special invitation extended to him by Pope Francis recently. President Sirisena will also hold talks with Italian state leaders and meet Sri Lankans working in Italy during his 3-day official visit. Rajda has no heart for soldiers. Senadipati. Avangard Security Services Chairman Nisanga Senadipati accused Minister Rajida Senaratne of having little consideration for the welfare of retired security forces personnel. Rajida's accusations. Senadipati quizzed for 3 hours. With that, we conclude today's paper highlights. Thanks for listening to AthavanNews.com. We will come with more news tomorrow morning.